Hey, just wanted to jump on here and talk about day 3 of this amazing program and about who you get advice from and giving my perspective on it. It's a really interesting topic. It's something that I think is so important because the number one thing that you should protect in this business, in our field, is your mind and your mindset. And that can be affected so much by outside influences. Ever since you're a child, you get told what to do by your parents or by school or by your peers, and throughout they have their own expectations of what you should do and how you should do it. And that's not always bad. It's meant with good intention sometimes. It just means that maybe they're giving you that feedback, or maybe they're telling you from their own experience what they think you can achieve. And sometimes, actually more often than not, it puts in limiting beliefs. See, when you ask people about this business, in the early days, we say we make a list and we go and contact your nearest and dearest. And some people will go, oh, I don't want to sell to my friends and family. Or, oh, I don't know how I'm going to approach them or what they're going to think. And when you actually get down to the crux of it, people do really take to heart and worry about what people think. I know it happened for me, especially your nearest and dearest. My mum joined within 3 minutes and it took my dad 3 years. So I know what it's like to get rejection and feel hurt by it. But what I want you guys to think about is when you're looking for advice in this business, it's important, so important, that you don't just rely on your past experiences or other people's past experiences, because that's something that happened previously. It doesn't predict your future. You know, the future isn't always going to be the same way as your history is, because when you take something new on board, like this program you're doing, or some books that you read, or some audio, or some information, it changes the trajectory of your brain and the openness. It starts telling you there are different possibilities in life. There are other things that you could do. In fact, one of the greatest belief builders is the fact that in UW, you see other people succeed. You see them succeed, and whether you see them on stage or you meet them at an event or you get to see them on a video, and they'll share tips with you on how to become successful. And that's so rare in any industry. I never found that in 25 years worth of franchising or anything like that. People help and mentor you, but only to a certain level. Because if you learn too much, you'll end up having their job. And people don't want to be out of a job because you've overtaken them. Here in this business, we'll help anyone and everyone who is hungry for it. So always remember, one of the key things that I was taught, and it was a lesson I learned the hard way, you can't pay your bills with other people's opinions. So it's vitally important that you take the right mindset and, more importantly, the right influences into our 6 inches between our head and make the best choice of mentors, guidance, advice, whether it's audio, whether it's face-to-face, and learn from the people that have done it. And a great leadership tip would be, as a leader, our role is to help other people get more from themselves, but also make less mistakes than we did. And that's the way we pay forward with this business. Learning from people who've got the experience, learning from people who've walked the walk, got the t-shirt, and have got to where you want to get to. So make sure that's what you do. Get the right guidance and the right influences mentally, and that will stimulate your business regularly.